In today's video, I'm gonna miss numerous checkpoints, get pushed off of checkpoints, encounter a very shocking rejoin, fall off the side of a bridge, and get many slow down penalties for hitting walls or getting pushed into them. What is going on, viewers? It is Forza Horizon here as always. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new around here. So, after 20 or so days, I'm finally back on to making videos, and we're off to a great start as we nearly go onto the wrong route, thinking it's a street race, but it's obviously a cross-country race. So yeah, finally, the Forza Horizon 5 video that I promised I'd be making a long time ago. So yeah, I finally, gathered myself all my strength and decided to make another video for the channel, and also make a new video on Forza Horizon 5. So, we're behind the trail cat as he absolutely bins it. That obviously couldn't be me. I never bin it. Or maybe, that can change as well, as we just saw. I completely missed the checkpoint, and just like an absolute moron, rewind and then miss the checkpoint again. So, don't you just love it when that happens? So yeah, anyways, karma hit me real hard for saying that I never been it, and also mocking the trail cat for hitting the wall. So, we dropped down into dead loss, 11th out of 11, and we finally, at the end of the race, managed to catch up with these two guys. We passed that one, and we go on to a drift jump and around the outside. So yeah, I still got my moves, even though I've moved from Forza 7 to Horizon 5. I still got the moves. So, up behind this track hawk, can we maybe go past him just before the finish line? Yes, we can, but to be fair, I don't think the track hawk is actually that slow in a straight line. I think he got a slow down penalty for hitting the wall, but which I somehow didn't. Quite surprising. So yeah, anyways, move on to the next race. The same championship, just the race after. So, Horizon 5, that was pretty much my first ever online racing experience, and another excuse of mine is this car is not actually made for cross country. It's not pre-built. I just I had a seasonal I think it was a speed trap I had to do, so I just took this car, upgraded it, and it's still lacking 40 PI as we get pushed from behind, and I don't come off the throttle, so I just go straight into the wall. Not a suboptimal lines, but it is what it is, I guess. Drop down from 4th to, God knows, 8th place, up behind the Renault, which I don't see anymore because my car is just way too big compared to that. So yeah, Horizon 5, pretty decent game so far. I've been enjoying it. A few major bugs, maybe you can say, here and there, but still very enjoyable game so far, at least. Before I get tired of it. So we caught up with the Renault, with the such a nice livery that Renault has. So we passed him, and looking at the map, I don't know what happened to him. I think he just died right there. So rest in peace. So come down the hill, go towards the stadium section, towards the actual stadium. It's not a stadium section anymore. It's an actual stadium. Let's try and not hit the wall again. We just brake in conservatively. And that guy, in the 350Z, just messes up a little bit, and we pass him into 4th place. But, coming into here, Horizon enthusiast, you explain this. How the flip did my car tip over? What caused that? I don't understand that. I didn't hit anything. It was literally just a small curb. Quite how that caused my big ass car to flip, I don't know. But if anyone does, please do, please bother and explain in the comment section, how did my car get flipped over after just touching the curb? So yeah, that was also suboptimal. You don't really want that to happen. So, we're gonna skip to the end of the race. As you can see here, we finish in 5th place. I was gonna finish in 4th. I only really lost 1 place. So, so move on from cross country. No one likes cross country. It's trash. It's garbage. Move on to street racing, everyone's favorite class, just assuming this. So, again, as I said, I really didn't have any cars tuned for any class or any racing. This basically, the only car that I actually tuned was a Viper ACR that I'll be showcasing later on in the video. Because this car, I didn't even buy it. I won it from a wheel spin, and it's lacking about 9 PI. It's bone stock, but we're gonna, completely rely on our, superior, presumably superior driving skills that we carry on from motorsport. As this guy drives right, this guy does as well in the Ferrari, and also, the lack of, basically, what would you say? The lack of skill in the opponents. I'm not saying I'm the most skilled player, but others can be stupid too sometimes. As you can see here, just easily sweep into first place. I don't quite know how that happened after like 3 corners or 4 or 5 corners. But yeah, people just seem to not be able to drive, properly. Just everyone kept going wide, and I didn't really do anything. So, quite happy. Thank you for handing me all the free positions. But this car still, as I said, it's bone stock, so I'm at a pretty big disadvantage. It's like, even though I'm only lacking 9 PI, but that's not gonna stop me from winning the race. This is my actual first win in multiplayer, so we're gonna win the race, absolutely dominate the whole race. So we're gonna move on to the next race. Nothing really happened in this one, apart from the last bit, basically only 10% left. We're up behind the BMW with the giant wing on the back. The BMW goes a little bit wide. We're gonna go sweep around the outside. That was absolutely beautiful. But this car is pretty bad in a straight line, so I'm not quite sure if that guy's gonna pass me or not. He's just about gonna run out of road, and I'm gonna hang on to that 3rd place. So pretty good, decent result, given that this is a stock car and it has very little power. But we're gonna move on from that. We're gonna move to S1 road racing, or this is actually not road racing. This is just, S1 racing. Anyways, so as you can see, pretty shocking launch off the line because I'm using rear-wheel drive. I'm a real man. I'm using actual rear-wheel drive car. I'm not just like them, just all-wheel drive swap any car and you get a fantastic launch off the line. Now we don't do that. But we're gonna again rely on our superior driving skill, and as I say that, I missed the checkpoint, so clearly my driving skills are not superior by any means or any way. So yeah, we're dropped down into last place. Again, karma is hitting pretty hard today. So yeah, that is again suboptimal situation to be in, 7th place and about 8 seconds behind everyone. So we do manage to catch up to this Porsche GT2 who he didn't seem to know what he was doing. But again, as I said, coming around here, well, that curb, I don't know what that was, I thought moving to Horizon 5 would help me be safe from fucking curbs that used to exist in Motorsport 7. Clearly not, again, that curb completely spun me around. And I didn't even show the end of the race because I managed to pass the GT2RS, but that was about it. I finished in 2nd to last place, so nothing too amazing to show you guys. We're gonna move on to the next race. This one was slightly better. So, again, rear-wheel drive launch absolutely kills me off the line. I really can't do anything about it. Everyone's just gonna pass me. But coming around here, if we make a couple of places, by actually being able to hold our line and not going wide, we're gonna go up the inside of the 99 ACR and move up into 3rd place, 4th place, and we actually totally overshot it. And I don't know how I didn't miss that checkpoint, but yeah, I somehow got the checkpoint. So yeah, anyways, we're up behind the Porsche, going towards this section. This is very, very tricky, If you do one wrong move and you're gonna be hitting a pole, I don't know if anyone here cares to demonstrate. I hope someone does as we go around this corner. And oh yeah, there we go. Beautiful demonstration of how you can absolutely shove your car into a pole if you just do a little mistake or just turn it a millisecond too early. Big thank you to that Porsche 911 for actually listening to me and demonstrating how it looks to get it to make a small mistake and hit a pole. So I really appreciate it. I'll keep that in the back of my head. So anyways, we're in 3rd place. I'm not in a rush to overtake these guys. The BAC Mono makes a mistake, he loses 1st place. I make an even bigger and more catastrophic mistake, miss the checkpoint. You know, that is literally the last thing you ever want to do in Forza Horizon. And we just gonna skip to the end. We finished in 7th, which was dead last, you know, because I fell off a bridge again, you know, but I didn't want to show it anymore. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna move on to the next and the last race. You know, again, absolutely shocking launch. We dropped down into 7th place from like 3rd or something. So you know, but again, you know, nothing I can do about it. You know, all-wheel drive swap in a Viper or any car is a total sin, and if you do that, you should probably, you know, you should rethink some of your life decisions. So, you know, anyways, we're still in 7th place. That Corvette hits the wall, gets ghosted out, and we move on to 6th place. So, you see, big group of cars up ahead, you know, 3-lap race, you know, and this circuit probably suits this car very well, you know, high-speed corners that, you know, require a lot of downforce, and this car has plenty of downforce, let me tell you that. But yeah, let's talk about the game a little bit, you know, shall we? You know, I quite like this game. You know, there are things that I dislike, like maybe sometimes the car feels weird, the physics, you know, they don't feel too realistic. Of course, you know, it's an arcade game, but you know, the car just sometimes feels weird. But the one thing they did very well were the car sounds. You know, I can actually use my Vipers and enjoy the sound, you know. So, you know, overall a pretty good game. I actually really enjoyed the game. So, anyways, starting lap 2, we move up into 2nd place, but we make a small mistake and hit the wall. Spinning Chevy in the GTR is gonna go past, but he's not gonna be through for long because we absolutely send it around the outside. A spectacular move, absolutely lovely. We're gonna have to frame that and hang it on my wall, you know. So, yeah, anyways, enough of that. You know, that was a very good move, and thankfully, Spinning Chevy didn't absolutely punt me into a wall. So you know, that's again pretty good job from him as well to give me space on the outside. But we're catching up to the back of the Porsche Taycan rapidly, or are we actually? Because we're gonna hit a wall and get a slow down penalty. But that is not gonna stop our grind. We're gonna be going after this guy, and we're gonna take that 1st place off of him. But I don't actually have to do much because it's just gonna, you know, that's what happens when you live in someone's head rent-free, you know. He just got completely distracted, hit the wall, bounced back off, all the way across the track, and I think he hit a house as well. So, you know, again, suboptimal situations for him, but I don't mind that. You know, we're gonna come across the line to win the race finally. After, you know, after all I've been through with this car, you know, we finally win a race. So, you know, if you guys have been watching so far, thank you so much for watching, you know, for watching my absolutely trash videos. So I hope you have enjoyed. If you haven't watching, if you're watching right now, you probably have enjoyed it. So yeah, anyways, yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Maybe, I don't know if I'm gonna be making more videos or not, but yeah, anyways, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you in the next video.